Peace and blessings, y'all. It is. I can't even see. My eyes are not even focused. And I use this for reading too. Little small print. It's 5:05 in the morning. Sunday. Peace and blessings, y'all. So I'm waking up. Have my YouTube on. And with my feed, I happen to see the AMAAT'S screenshot on my screen. For those who do not know who the AMAAT'S are, these are some good, blessed people that happen to have the occupation spiritually. These people are therapists. These people are healers. At times I call them seekers because they seek nothing but love, awareness, and understanding where places that people have blocks. I kind of look at these people as the spiritual, because it is what it is. Let's own it. Role builders in our communities. These are one of many people that do the work and don't get the credit that they justly deserve. You gotta bear with me, y'all. My mouth is not working right now because I literally just woke up. I still have the crust in my eyes, not to sound so vivid, but it's all love. And then more importantly, you know, there happen to be from my home, DC. So that just makes my heart jump even more. Not that it matters, but for me, synchronistic wise, it makes my heart sing because that's family. We're all connected. But what caught my eye, and I really believe what touched my spirit and woke me up, was the screenshot. The screenshot, unlike any other, they're doing work. But just so happened I happened to read the title, and I clicked it, and I saw that there was a person that had watched their works that was dealing with depression, that was in a place, a lowly place in their life. So they think, so they think. And what a lot of people fail to realize is the things you do, say, the embodiment that makes you has more of an impact than you could ever imagine. Because far too many times we allow this to cloud what's inside. What I'm trying to say is this: your spiritual imprint is felt all over the world. It's felt that way because you have works still not done. It's called your legacy. And it is important that we all do our part. Each one teach one. But more importantly, we must constantly work at the lost art known as communication, sender receiver. To master it, you must be able to listen, learn, embrace, and protect. So this goes out to that brother Phil. I don't know you, brother, but I'm connected to you. See, far too many times we allow divisions because of economics and situations to divide us. Little do you know, we are connected by spirit. We have our families, we are connected by blood and bone. But you're a spiritual being first. And see, right now, you think that your situation in life has got you on the ropes. Nah, devil's a liar. Devil's a liar. The devil's trying to convince you that your legacy ain't worth nothing. Little do you know, brother or sister, or whoever may be who I wrote to put in to send it to them. You have to love yourself to have the energy to put it out. So I'm going to give you love back. I'm going to give you love back. You got to understand something. No matter what your situation is, that's an illusion. What you put in is what you get out. So make sure you're investing in you. Sometimes you are going to walk by yourself. Sometimes you put your best effort in and you don't see the return now. Doesn't mean the return is not coming. See, sometimes what happens is you do have to be still. You have to be still. Because what you don't realize what's going on is, see, in the back of your life, behind the scenes, the things that you don't see going on, there is activity. You got angels and spirit guides right with you that love you dearly, that want to protect you even from yourself. Maybe that is the reason why you hit the send button. So we're sending love back. I also will throw this out. Going through something? Feel free to drop a line here. If you've never been in my channel, hit me up. I talk about it all the time. See, far too many times in our society, in our community, especially our community, we don't talk about the things that we need to talk about. And we're conditioned to compartmentalize the things that hurt. Now, you're stronger than that. And it's very important that you love yourself more. Let me tell you something. Sometimes the things that we need to do, we have to do it on our own. Sometimes we must humble ourselves to see what's right for us, what we need, not what we want. Do not base your self-worth on the approval of others. This is internal. This is spiritual. Is God real? You bet He is. He's got to be. You're breathing, right? He's looking at you. But see, the two things I tell everybody that God gives us as spiritual beings, as mortals here, two things He's giving you, and you don't realize that, or someone has convinced you not to see. The number one gift is the gift to love yourself. And the second gift is free will. That means you have the right to choose to live your life. But with every choice, there's a repercussion, cause and effect, law of attraction. Any way you want to use a descriptive word. It's all divine. When you peel the onion back, you'll come to see everything comes back to the source. Because guess what? You're his property. You're his child. You are loved. And that's why you're getting this video. So listen, don't get caught up in your situation. If you're feeling the way you're feeling because of what? Your money's not right? Maybe the money that you are destined to have is required for you to do something a little different than before. Maybe the path that you're on right now is only a temporary path, but the path that you're destined to be on is a long while. What? You have somebody in your ear that's shouting at you, not support. Support yourself. I'm not saying abandon your endeavors, but what I am saying is bend your knee. Because I'm gonna tell you what, for you to turn around and make a comment that your life doesn't matter, guess what? Your legacy and your lineage that you do not know is cringing right now. Your extensions, your extensions are shaking right now. How about this one? Because since we are all extensions of source, what about the ones that came before you? So you do owe them, because without them there would be no you. But you owe yourself more. Let me tell you something, brother. One thing about life, sometimes life seems like it knocks you on your butt. That's when you dig deep, humble yourself, and you love yourself more. Worst case scenario, you realize this was not your cup of tea. It didn't work. But you know one good thing about breakdowns? It's a setup for a breakthrough. Because all that is nothing but fear. And you know what's on the other side of fear? Your blessing. Because you are loved. So listen. I'm not even going to go there on that one. I'll just say this. The devil's a liar. You got a whole lot of blessings that you haven't even tapped into because they're assigned to your name. They're assigned to your spirit. And for you not to, come on, man. I hope you're not feeling that way because you feel that you have a lack of intimacy. You don't have the companionship that you think you need. Let me tell you something. God gives you everything you need, not what you want. And see, sometimes He requires us to be still. He requires us to be still so that all those things that are not long standing fall from us. Like them chains, like them distractions, like them insecurities. To show you not only how blessed you are, but how strong you are inside. Think of it this way. You realize how much pressure a diamond has to go through when it first starts off as a lump of coal? A lot of pressure. Well, you the diamond. So don't let the pressure convince you that you can't shine. Because you're blessed. Brother, it's 5:20 in the morning. I even made coffee for you. See how God does? It's love, man. Don't even think, don't even talk that way. And look, let's keep it 100. If you on your knees, feeling a certain kind of way, well, why don't you bend that other one and talk to him? Yeah, him. Maybe this is the time that you have that conversation with him. It's not his responsibility to come see you. It's our obligation to connect with him. He is your source, and he loves you very much. And I'm going to tell you this too. People come in our lives for two reasons: to teach us what we don't need, as well as to walk with us. In other words, what I'm saying is this: there are going to be a million people, figuratively, they're going to want to know your life story. But very few are going to know your legacy. So don't trip, man. This is not the end all be all. It may be the end of a mindset that you holding that you can't do. That ain't nothing but a block. And maybe the real you is trying to come out and claim its rightful place. You're loved, man. Think about all the people that you ain't even met yet because you're allowing a fear to consume you. It's time to change up, man. It's time to change up. It's time to love yourself more because you're worth it. I would love to hear from you. Want to chop it up? I ain't hard to find. Brother and sister AMAAT, you are loved, you are blessed. And yes, God does work. Woke me up to put this out for you. And you too, Phil. This is you the reason for it. So stop playing.